Do you know you can become rich in less than 90 days or less? Yes. In this episode of the Impact Podcast with Taiwo Balogun, I will be sharing my exact strategy for making my first millions in less than 12 months. And you can replicate this strategy even if you are starting from zero. Welcome once again to the Impact Podcast with Taiwo Balogun. In today's episode, we'll be looking at how to get rich in 2025, even if you are broke right now. Yes, I need to tell you my story. Let me quickly tell you my story. You see, a lot of people don't know much about Taiwo Balogun. And you see, I've seen a lot in life. And one of the stories that I'd like to share with you is the power of positive declarations. Yes, a few years ago, I was broke. I was very, very broke. And don't forget, being broke is not being poor. So then I was struggling, frustrated, unsure of how to change my life. I was unsure. Then my business and financial mentor taught me something. I'm talking about Dr. Sonny Ojiagbaze of blessed memory. Okay, so you know what he taught me? He taught me one simple habit that changed everything for me. I told you that I was frustrated, I was struggling, and I was unsure of how to change my financial life. In fact, how to change my life, as a young man. But when I came in contact with my mentor and what he taught me, I was like, wow, this thing works. In less than 12 months, I made my first millions. I'm not talking about 1 million. I said first millions. That was the first time I jacked into millions. So in today's episode, I would be sharing with you 6 proven strategies that has helped me. Now, let me quickly share with you what my mentor taught me. He said, every morning, look yourself in the mirror and declare, I am a millionaire. Wow, as simple as it was. I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a try. And I started, declaring that positive declaration. At first, yes, it felt silly. But within few months, opportunities started flowing my direction, and my mindset shifted. I was like, what? So I took action like never before. So every morning when I woke up, the first thing I say was, I am a millionaire. And I'm also doing that right now, but I've, moved up to the level of I am a billionaire. That is what one of my declarations is all about. So you can also do that. But I'm going to be sharing with you 6 proven strategies, like I told you. But within a year that I tried what my mentor taught me, I made my first millions. Was it just luck? No, it was not a luck. It was the grace of God. It was strategy, obsession that, yes, I want to become a millionaire. And also what? Execution. I also executed a lot of things that I learned from my mentor. So if you want to get rich before the end of the year 2025, this is just the beginning of the second quarter. See, even if you are broke right now, I assure you that you can just take to heart the 6 proven strategies I will be sharing with you today. And you will see that before the end of 90 days, you will make your first millions. I am very sure. So now let's dive into the 6 proven strategies to get rich in 2025. Number 1 strategy is that you need to learn how to invest in financial education. You see, knowledge is power. A few days ago, I was studying the Bible. I am a Christian. I was studying the Bible with my family, my children, and I told them one of the reasons why God detests lack of knowledge, as recorded in Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. You see, most people stay broke because they don't understand money. Money is called currency. You know why it is called currency? You need to know, you need to learn, you need to find out and understand why money is called currency. Now, talking about investing in financial education, like I mentioned, which is the first proven strategy that I did, I remember buying a lot of books, reading a lot of books, magazines at the early stage of my, of my of my career. I was like, wow, I read everything I see that I lay my hands on about starting a business, financial education, how to. I read a lot of how to. And see, you also need to cultivate the habit of reading books. Books like Rich Dad and Poor Dad. This is one of the books that you should read. Another good book that you can read to invest in your financial education is The Millionaire Fast Lane. Go and get these two books and take your time. Just start with those two books. Take your time to invest in financial education, because you cannot become rich if you don't understand financial education. You understand? So once you do that, then begin to learn from financial experts. We have a lot of them on the YouTube. One of them is Taiwo Balogun, and you can subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so. Hit that subscribe button now and activate the notification bell so that whenever I come up with valuable and educational video like this, you will be the first to be notified. So we have a lot of financial experts on YouTube, on social media, even on podcast. Go to Spotify, sign up for their monthly subscription and be listening to a lot of financial education podcasts, and you will see that you will be on your way to becoming rich in less than 90 days. Number 2 strategy or proven strategy to get rich in 2025 is for you to learn how to invest like a millionaire. What do I mean? You see, wealth is not built in 9 to 5. Apology to those that are into 9 to 5 jobs. But see, what happened is that wealth is built in 5 to 9 after hours. What are you doing with your 5 to 9? Yes, let's assume you are the working class and you are into 9 to 5 job. But what happened? How do you invest your 5 to 9 hours? How? You see, you need to understand that you have to replace some things if you want to become rich within 90 days. You need to replace Netflix with valuable things that will add value to your life. You need to replace gossip with something that will impact your life, something that will impact your bank account. You also need to replace random scrolling on the social media with business podcasts and financial books or finance books. Yes, and also read a lot of success stories. All those stuff that you're watching, that you're scrolling. Some people, they wake up early morning, the first thing they do is pick up their phone and begin to scroll on WhatsApp status. You don't need that if you want to get rich within 90 days. Why I'm saying 90 days? It took me 1 year and now I've cracked the code. It doesn't have to take you 12 months. Within 3 months, 90 days, you can become rich. Absolutely. Yes. So number 2 proven strategy is to invest time like a millionaire. While the number 3 strategy is have a strong reason for becoming rich. A lot of us want to become rich, but when they ask you, why do you want to become rich? Why do you want to do this business? Why do you want to invest in this program or in this investment opportunity? We don't have solid reason. And that is why I am coming your way with this proven strategy. Have a strong reason for becoming rich, because if you don't have a good and strong reason, when you get rich, you might mess it up. And don't forget that there's a difference between becoming wealthy and becoming rich. I need to say that. So if you say, okay, I want to become rich, and they ask you, okay, why do you want to become rich? Or I want money. See, I want money is not enough. If you want money, why do you want money? Why do you want money? Is it to retire your parents, or is it to travel the world, or to build transgenerational or generational wealth? Why do you want to become rich? Why? When you understand your why will keep you going when things get tough. Because I need to let you know that it's not going to be easy at first. But when you understand your why, which is your purpose, anyway, your goals, your reason for becoming rich, then it will keep you going even when things get tough in that journey of becoming rich. I hope you are getting something. Okay, so the number 5 proven strategy to become rich in 2025 is to reskill and upskill for high demand and high paying skills. Reskill and upskill for what? For high demand and high paying skills. A lot of people wants to become rich, but they are not reskilling what they know, or they are not upskilling themselves. You must understand these 2 keywords, upskill and reskill. Very, very important, because the world pays for value. The world pays for what? For value. So as I'm talking to you, after this episode of this podcast, please go and find out how to learn skills like, AI and tech. Even if you are not tech savvy, or I know a lot of people that are even computer science graduates and they don't like coding. Yes, you don't need to be tech savvy. Yes, but go and learn something that will upskill your earnings, that will upskill you and or increase your earnings. Skills like AI, artificial intelligence, sales. See, every millionaire is selling something. I will tell you something about that shortly. But go and learn skills about tech and AI, or AI and tech, sales, digital marketing, content creation, copywriting, data analytics, and, skills that can pay you well, so that you can use that to build transgenerational or generational wealth. So when you learn these skills, you understand that skills equal income. Because if you don't have the right skill, you'll be underpaid. You'll be underpaid, even in life generally. So I want to encourage you to master at least one skill this year. Within the next 90 days, master a skill, and you will never be broke again. I mean, high demand and high paying skills, and you will never be broke again. So the next proven strategy, which is the number 5 proven strategy, is the power of money declarations. I told you what my mentor, Dr. Sonny Ojagbaze, taught me. He taught me the power of positive declaration every morning. I also want to encourage you to say aloud, or say out loud to yourself, that I am a billionaire. I'm talking about myself. Money flows to me easily. I attract wealth daily. Help is locating me from above, from abroad, and from around. So this should be part of your morning declarations, because your mind believes what you tell it. Should I say that again? Your mind believes what you tell it, and what you tell your mind will determine your success in life. So program yourself for success. I want to encourage you to program yourself for success, so that in the next 90 days, you can say, Taiwo, thank you for creating this content. So the last but not the least proven strategy is master content creation. Everybody is into creating something. We are into creating something, and content creation has gone haywire. Like, it's not like what it used to be. Content creation is number 1 wealth accelerator in 2025. Even the richest people in the world are selling something. They're either selling products, services, or they are selling themselves, what they know. So as from today, position yourself. Start posting something valuable and something educative on the social media, like YouTube is a gold mine for you to become rich in 2025. LinkedIn. We want to talk about TikTok. Maybe you don't know. Chinese are now storming TikTok like never before. Right now, go and find out. A lot of Chinese manufacturers are marketing massively. They are looking for who to partner with right now, and they are there on TikTok. Go and be posting something on TikTok, something valuable. I'm talking about valuable content. TikTok is there. Even Twitter, X is there. Make it your friend. And there's this one that I just joined a few days ago, and that's Thread. If you can't communicate what you do, you won't make money. Go to these platforms and begin to communicate. Share what you're doing. Share what you're into. Let people know. Let people know what you are doing. If they don't know what you are doing, they will not be able to patronize you. Stephen Akitayo said something one day. He said, if you don't market yourself, nobody is going to market you the way you should. So, on this note, I'd like you to know that getting rich is not a luck. It's about strategy, obsession, about becoming wealthy or becoming rich, and also taking the right step, which is execution. And if you are broke right now, this is your wake-up call. After 90 days, no story, I know 1 year, I know 1 year story. Let's make it happen together. 2025 is your year, and you can't afford to waste it. I also created a video for you if you want to learn more about how to become rich. I'm not talking about how to get rich quick, but how to become rich. This video is for you. Go and watch it, and you will thank me later. On this note, I see you in the next episode of the Impact Podcast with Taiwo Balogun.